In the depths of the ocean lies a timeless wonder, a symbol of human ingenuity and tragedy. Prepare to embark on a journey that will leave you awestruck and sleepless. Welcome to an extraordinary tale of a once majestic ship, now facing an unimaginable threat. The Titanic, hailed as unsinkable, met its tragic fate on that fateful night. But little did we know that a sinister force lurked beneath the surface, a bacteria so relentless and insidious, it could devour the very heart of this iconic vessel. Behold, Halomonas titanicae, an iron-eating menace feasting upon history itself. This rust bacteria's corrosive acids gnaw away at the steel, reducing the mighty ship to a mere shadow of its former glory. But fear not, for the battle has just begun. Brave scientists from around the world unite in a daring quest to save this colossal artifact. Witness as they defy nature's wrath, racing against time to unravel the secrets of this destructive bacteria. From groundbreaking innovations to audacious experiments, they will stop at nothing to conquer the unstoppable. Witness their relentless pursuit of a solution that could rewrite history and preserve the Titanic for generations to come. But the question remains, will they succeed, or will the Titanic be lost to the depths forever? Brace yourself for an unforgettable exploration into the dangers that threaten our world's most treasured relics and the race against time to protect our cultural heritage. Prepare for a voyage like no other. Subscribe and hit the bell to join us on this mesmerizing adventure as we dive deep into the mind-blowing discovery from the Titanic. Your sleepless nights await. And so without further ado, let's begin. The discovery of the rust bacteria. The Titanic is one of the most iconic ships in history. It was the largest and most luxurious passenger ship of its time, and it was hailed as unsinkable. However, on April 15, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg and sank in the North Atlantic Ocean, killing over 1,500 people. The wreck of the Titanic was discovered in 1985, and it has since been the subject of much research and exploration. In 2019, a team of researchers from the University of Southampton in the UK used sonar technology to scan the wreck. They discovered that the ship's hull is now covered in a thick layer of rust bacteria. This bacteria is slowly eating away at the hull, and it is estimated that the ship will completely collapse within the next 100 years. The rust bacteria is a type of iron-eating bacteria that is common in the ocean. It is attracted to the iron in the Titanic's hull, and it produces acids that corrode the steel. The bacteria are also aided by the cold temperatures of the ocean, which slow down the growth of other organisms that would normally compete with it. The discovery of the rust bacteria is a major blow to the preservation of the Titanic. The ship is a significant historical and cultural landmark, and it is one of the most visited shipwrecks in the world. However, the rust bacteria is a serious threat to the ship's survival. If nothing is done to stop it, the Titanic will eventually collapse and disappear beneath the waves. There are a few things that can be done to slow down the growth of rust bacteria. One is to raise the temperature of the water around the wreck. This would make it more difficult for the bacteria to survive. Another is to inject chemicals into the water that would kill the bacteria. However, both of these methods would be expensive and time-consuming. It is also possible that the rust bacteria could be used to our advantage. The bacteria could be used to clean up other shipwrecks, or it could be used to develop new ways to extract iron from the ocean. However, more research is needed to understand the rust bacteria and its potential uses. The discovery of the rust bacteria is a reminder of the fragility of our world. The Titanic was once a symbol of human ingenuity and engineering, but it is now being slowly destroyed by nature. This is a sobering reminder that we should never take our world for granted. We need to do everything we can to protect our natural resources and preserve our cultural heritage. The dangers of the rust bacteria. The rust bacteria is a type of iron-eating bacteria that is common in the ocean. It is attracted to the iron in the Titanic's hull, and it produces acids that corrode the steel. The bacteria are also aided by the cold temperatures of the ocean, which slow down the growth of other organisms that would normally compete with it. The rust bacteria is a serious threat to the Titanic. It is slowly eating away at the hull, and it is estimated that the ship will completely collapse within the next 100 years. This would be a devastating loss, as the Titanic is a significant historical and cultural landmark. There are a few reasons why the rust bacteria is so dangerous. First, it is very aggressive. It can corrode steel at a rate of up to 10 centimeters per year. Second, it is very persistent. It can survive in harsh conditions, such as the cold temperatures of the ocean. Third, it is very difficult to control. There are no known chemicals or treatments that can kill the rust bacteria. The rust bacteria poses several dangers. First, it could cause the Titanic to collapse. If the hull is completely corroded, the ship could break apart and sink to the bottom of the ocean. Second, the rust bacteria could release harmful toxins into the water. These toxins could harm marine life and make the water unsafe for human use. Third, the rust bacteria could spread to other ships and structures. This could damage or destroy other historical artifacts and infrastructure. The dangers of rust bacteria are a major concern for preservationists. They are working to find ways to slow down the growth of the bacteria and to protect the Titanic from further damage. However, there is no easy solution. The rust bacteria is a powerful force, and it will take time and effort to stop it. In the meantime, the Titanic is slowly disappearing. The rust bacteria is eating away at the hull, and it is only a matter of time before the ship collapses. This is a sobering reminder of the fragility of our world. We need to do everything we can to protect our cultural heritage and preserve our natural resources. The lessons to be learned. The discovery of the rust bacteria on the Titanic is a sobering reminder of the fragility of our world. The ship was once a symbol of human ingenuity and engineering, but it is now being slowly destroyed by nature. This is a reminder that we should never take our world for granted. We need to do everything we can to protect our natural resources and preserve our cultural heritage. There are several lessons that we can learn from the discovery of the rust bacteria. First, we need to be more mindful of the dangers of nature. The rust bacteria is a powerful force that can destroy even well-built structures. We need to be more careful about how we interact with the environment, and we need to find ways to protect our natural resources from damage. Second, we need to be more careful about how we build our structures. The Titanic was built with the best materials and engineering techniques available at the time, but it was still not enough to withstand the forces of nature. We need to find ways to build structures that are more resistant to corrosion and decay. Third, we need to be more careful about how we preserve our cultural heritage. The Titanic is a significant historical and cultural landmark, and we must do everything we can to protect it. We need to find ways to preserve the Titanic's hull and artifacts, and we need to make sure that the ship is accessible to future generations. The discovery of the rust bacteria is a reminder that we are not in control of the world. We need to be more careful about how we interact with the environment, and we need to be prepared for the unexpected. We also need to be more proactive in addressing environmental problems, and we need to find ways to reduce our impact on the world. The future of the Titanic. The future of the Titanic is uncertain. The ship is slowly being destroyed by rust bacteria, and it is estimated that it will completely collapse within the next 100 years. This would be a devastating loss, as the Titanic is a significant historical and cultural landmark. There are a few different possibilities for the future of the Titanic. One possibility is that the ship will continue to deteriorate until it completely collapses. This would mean that the Titanic would be lost forever, and it would only be possible to study it through the artifacts that have already been recovered. Another possibility is that the rust bacteria will be stopped or slowed down. This could be done through a variety of methods, such as raising the temperature of the water around the wreck or injecting chemicals into the water that would kill the bacteria. If the rust bacteria is stopped, the Titanic could be preserved for future generations. A third possibility is that the Titanic will be raised from the ocean and placed on display in a museum. This would be a costly and complex undertaking, but it would allow people to see the Titanic up close and learn more about its history. The future of the Titanic is uncertain, but it is clear that the ship is in danger. The rust bacteria is a serious threat, and the ship may collapse within the next 100 years. However, there are also possibilities that the rust bacteria can be stopped or slowed down, or that the Titanic can be raised from the ocean and placed on display. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey into the heart of history. The Titanic's tale of triumph and tragedy, coupled with the threat of Halomonas Titanicae, has left us in awe of the forces that shape our world. Your support and curiosity drive us forward, and together we shall continue to shed light on the hidden wonders and dangers that surround us. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this epic adventure as we embark on more mind-blowing discoveries. Until we meet again, remember to cherish our planet's wonders and honor the legacy of the Titanic. May this awe-inspiring journey serve as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the fragility of the world we call home. Stay curious, stay amazed, and most importantly, stay tuned for more mind-blowing revelations. See you next time.